Last live of the week. Very good. So you see this guy? He has many rocks glowing everywhere, and so it's about the OSL. He's one of the 6 storm funds I have been painting for sometimes now. You can see them here at the bottom of the screen there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so this is the intermediate step of the OSL, bringing the middle light, if I can see it like this medium tone. Oh, you see the green brush here. Yes. And yes, it has many sources, you see on the back and everywhere. And so I will come and highlight these later. Also, I will darken the edges to bring a bit of contrast, saturation, depth, and everything. But now, I'm about to... Oh, I think this is pretty cool, like very dark, almost black. All lit by the light of the pipe here. So yeah, I'm about to do this. Let me show you the end result on this other guy here. I kind of finished yesterday, and so you see here the rune is glowing and the rune is not glowing. And so before and after, and I wanted to see in fact the kind of glow I could reasonably have with these tones before I do this. I was afraid it would be overkill, but I think this is pretty much the opposite. That will come and really seal the interest here in the center of the miniature. So that's perfect. And let's do it. And so starting with okay, here we go. Medium green, big brush like this. And let's do it. Whoops, that's the feedback. Okay. Something like this. Okay, cool. So I dilute my green well. In fact, I have many passes. And this is what will be glowing, like the kind of rune here. Can I do it? Oh, I don't have much room, but okay. Just enough, really. Ooh, up here. Oh, small brush. Otherwise, it's smaller than I expected. All right, okie dokie. Yes, this one back to work, and she's screaming to stop painting green, but I can't allow that. Green is what we do. Skaven, Warhammer Age of Sigmar by Games Workshop. Traditionally green warpstone. The warpstone is the stones they have glowing, and that gives us the chance to have all of these light effects that bring the miniature to life. Okay, so here I'm just bringing the light up. Betty Boop said hi. Hello, Betty Boop. And once my light is up, I will turn it down on the sides, especially. Okay. I will start with the. Okay, you know what? I will start with the frame. I will do it at the end because I want the rune to be. See, the recess is just here to be dark, but I will do it at the end. Yes. Okay. And so now you see I take my dark green, and in fact I will kind of feather the edges of this. So when I took my light green, I was going inwards, and now I'm going outwards. Let's see. Let it dry. One pass, two passes, three passes, and that will do it. Have to be careful, just not to touch the crystal here on the right. It's just a glaze, and so that's why many passes are necessary. So hopefully I keep a gradient. I think starting already, but I will take a finer brush. Although this is really not too bad. So here I'm bringing the water so that the paint will flow in the recesses, so I can do the split between the cross and the background. Well, the cross, it's not a cross. The rune and the background. And now I bring the diluted green and just touch it, and it will settle in the recesses on its own and solve all of my problems. So in fact, I'm touching the rune itself, and so that it deposits on the sides. That's pretty much it. Right. Digimon. Wow, Digimon. Is it like the the kind of Pokemon stuff, or like the, you know, the pocket, the little monsters. It is not. It is Warhammer Age of Sigmar by Games Workshop, if you have heard of it before. That's a rat ogre, so that's already a big one. It's not the smallest miniatures they have. Supposed to be, yeah, giant ogre. I think it's twice the size of a human if you took off the reference, and so looks cool. Well, thank you very much. That's a lot of work and it's not done yet. But yeah, it's enjoyable, so that's cool. Okay, now I will bring the light to the rune. Okay, and so you see here now, my goal is to we'll add a bit more water, so I still have something that is transparent, and I will come close to the rune, but not getting in the recess. Especially up here, I have lost a lot of my highlight. And that will glow, guys, there is no doubt about it. I've done it before, just like Smeagol. We have done it before, we can do it again. The more precise, of course, the better. That makes sense. Really want to avoid getting in the recesses, but it's also easy to correct if it gets in there, so that's kind of fine too. But if I can avoid extra work correcting. Okay, a bit more paint on the brush. So it looks a bit dirty, but very soon that will be better. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, now I will get back to shading to darker green. I think I have a pretty solid coat of that lighter green, so, well, it's a medium green. As a reference, this one, it's already, yeah, it's very good. It's even a bit better. Okay. So here I dilute my green well, and if I glaze, it's a very thin glaze, it will give me a very nice transition. And of course I want to keep the lightest green untouched, close to the roan. Have a bit of water. I want to get in the recess. I don't know if you have seen here, there is a dot. It kind of pops. If I can get rid of it, it will just enhance the overall look. Oops, a bit strong, but okay. I will swipe quickly. Okay. I'll have another pass with the lighter green. Let me have a look at where it's. Okay, here. Okay. bit of water on the rune, and then I'll have some of that dark green, and the water is to guide the dark green into the recesses. Decreasing the, how you call that, kind of the friction, or how you call that, so you make the paint glide. Yes, and after that I think I will make the rune glow. That's all right. That will be pretty much it. So that's kind of a fast job. Yeah, the OSL, of course, is the most time consuming because you have to blend and blah blah. But then the rune itself, glowing rune, it's a lot faster and easier. Look, I will take 2 paints. I'll do it a bit barbaric just to save time, but that will be my 2 paints for the glow, greenish white, and from AK, and fluorescent yellow from Vallejo. Let me check that well. Okay, now I start with the white. In fact, I will kind of base coat, but not everything. Let me check if we would need another layer of that green. Yes, maybe. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, it's enough. Now the yellow. Sorry, I had a little bit of a. How much time have you spent on these? Up to now, I think it must be around 70 to 80 hours. I have 6 of them, so definitely around 10 to 15 hours each, and it's not over. So I think it's likely I will go up to 100 hours for the 6 of them. And this is mostly because you have so many OSL different sources, and so that's so much blending every time. So, and this is not over. I will still have one last layer of highlight inside the green. So yeah, of course, that's a lot of work. There is the NMM as well. So all of that combined times 6. So just before starting the live, I was painting. You see all the spikes here. So they should catch the light, and so, wow, whew, that's why it's so time consuming. And I haven't even done the weapons, the maces here. They will also catch the light. So, and oh my god, all the edge highlights. So you see, when you dig down the rabbit hole, it's easy to see. Okay, so now I will use my white. It's a greenish white, so it's not pure white, but it's white enough, especially compared to the green here. Let me have something drier because I have a lot of water on here, but I don't want it to flow in the recesses. Oops, bit on the edge here. Oh. Calm down, calm down. It's okay. Okay, that's enough, and then I will cover up with the yellow, fluorescent yellow, and ta-da! That's kind of the. So you see, it's very quick, in fact, to do the glow itself, but the OSL, of course, blending and blending again. So that's why it's very, very long. I give it a little bit of time to dry. So as it dry, I will do the edge highlight around like this little thing. Have to be careful to not touch the crystals. Okay. Oops, it's okay, yeah. Tiny mistake is really still be noticed. That's what I mean, because it's so small. Like if you want to see something, you have to zoom, or you know, and then if you zoom, everything will show. Okay, something like this. And then I would take a lighter green like this one to do, you know, the edge highlight where it's closer to the room, so here and here. But I'm not going to do it now because I have to do this highlight, the lighter highlight on the 6 of these models. But just a touch here and there. Well, this one we have a lot, but I don't want to overspread on the colors. And so now the yellow, and that will bring the glow, you will see. Very easy. And I haven't, you see there are some areas where there is no white. And when I bring the fluorescent yellow, it will turn it to a lighter shade of green, but not as bright. And so that will bring me a bit of, how you call that? when it's not uniform. A variety in the little rune here. Some kind of organicity. Do you say that, or the fact that it's more organic rather than just everything glowing the same? So English is not my mother tongue, so that's why I'm making up words. You can barely see it on camera because it's fluorescent and I have strong lights. But each pass is really making it a bit darker, and so the green lighter and the white darker. And so it's all right. Now it's glowing pretty hard, and I will get back to the white. And when the rune crosses like this, I will add a dot of white, and so that will be brighter than bright. Well, it's still the greenish white, it's not pure white. Okay, here we go. That's just really a tiny dot. Yeah, I think it's a bit dark, so just preparing for a coat of that yellow again. So it was in the middle section here. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there is something here I'm seeing now. Top left here. Should rework the highlight, the glow. That's the hardest. So I'll try to be very gentle and dilute and leave a drop, something like this. A drop that will kind of feather on its own, creating a smooth gradient. So I don't have to shade again. Also have to have something that is diluted enough, but wipe the water of the brush so that the drop does not run everywhere, especially not in the recess. Okay, it's working, very good. Good news. Oops. But the rain rubbing the plastic, that would be pretty bad. Like this. Okay. How? I need to find the right angle. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, that's my Superman with his glowing rune. Done. Well, I mean, the rune is done. And now is the rune of my soul as I continue to work on the general ambient OSL green lighting, which is really long. Okay, let me compare between the two. I think it's glowing even more, but okay, I will take it. It's comparable quality, so fine enough. Like this. It's a bit smaller because it's the chest. It glows a bit brighter also, but I will leave it be. It's just, yeah, it's okay. Thinking. Yeah, I think it's fine. Cool. And you see, yes, here, I don't know if you can see it, the subtle highlight here and there and there and there and here of lighter green. I will do it also on this guy, but not now. Now I'm about to. Well, you see all these spikes here. They have this green. So first thing first, I have to do it on the two maces here. That's really. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I have to do it. Oh, let me check. Because there will be some lightnings on these two, this one and this one, and so the lightnings will emit some light as well. And so in fact, I think I will wait. The whole thing is finished, and then I will finish. And also this guy here. Opla, sorry. This guy here as well will have lightnings coming from this kind of the bulb here, going on the clothes and especially down the arms, because this is very cinematic pose here. Although the main viewing angle is designed to be like this, if you take it from the, like, how do you call that? Not falling angle, but going up. It's pretty cool as well. And the backpack. Okay. Okay, so what should I do now? Let me think. Yeah, I should feather everything I've done on the. You see here it's a bit stark, and so I will take my darker green, which is, let me check if I still have some paint. Now I will reload with this. That's my black green, AK 11160, and it's beautiful, rich, dark green. So let's do it. Kind of a pine green, dark pine, very good. Oops, here. Let me check which brush should I take. Maybe this one. Oh no, let's take the precise one. This one, natural hair. And so it's a bit better. So here again, I have to dilute the same trick as I did for this glow here. I have to dilute the paint, and let's see. Yeah, this one is very stark, so let's see what it does here. Just framing the, you see the edges like this, and it kind of creates a natural blend. And then I will come back in the center only with the, I think I can have a bit more body to the paint. Oh yeah, that's better. Right, it doesn't need to be that smooth because this is a cone, you see, and it is metallic, so the reflection, in fact, is not, it's pretty sharp. Misconception is that the blend, especially with, so here it's a mix of NMM and OSL. Yeah, so it's an NMM, but with green light instead of white daylight. And same principle. You know what? I think it's faster if I cover everything and come back just in the center with the green. So I sacrifice a bit of precision for speed. Oh, this. So you see, it's just a light coming from any direction. This is coming from this stone here on this angle. So just non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. So gotta keep going, and that's all. You see, I need more body now to the paint. And so these two tones of green will create a lot of depth. Oops, that's too much, you see. Need to dilute slightly. Oops, that's too much dilution again. Yeah, when I try to go fast, and now it's drying, so perfect. Okay. I was here, yes. Trying to remember. Oops, I forgot these two, you see? It's easy, there are so many, it's easy to forget something. So I will do something here, where? Yeah, it should be from this angle here. Okay. Checking if I haven't forgotten anything. So you see, this guy has reflection coming from this stone and this one at the same time. It's interesting as a challenge, really. I try to, you know, make it coherent so that the eye is tricked into thinking that, oh yeah, this is emitting light. And I think it's all right. It just requires a lot of patience, but technicity are not super precise. It still works. This one's gonna look great when I have finished the OSL, especially around these big crystals. Ooh, but I don't know if I finished today, to be honest. You see the amount of work. Six of them, especially I have six of them. Usually I like to do one miniature and give it a lot of love and not necessarily do it 6 times. But also, of course, if I take a picture of them together, there will be some pleasant effect of how do you call that, mass of or number or something, you know. Oh, that's a very awkward angle, but it worked. Okay, let's check. What do we have? And this is okay. And then, you know, I will come back with the medium green, and that will bring back the pop. But now I like the saturation. And the depth. So OSL, if you use only one color for your OSL, you're missing out because imagine you had, well, I mean one pot, because I'm using one color, which is green, but different values. It's like any highlights, like but with the filter on it, and the filter is the color of the. But you would go from black to gray, black to dark gray to mid gray to light gray to white, and so here the same with green, dark green, mid green, light green. And that's why, you know, if you have ever tried the OSL and you're like, why doesn't look like the picture? Yeah, you need well, you have the time, and you know, if you want to. Let me check. I think I have done the armor here, the whole of it. And so now let me check this. Okay, hey guys, what's up? Dope OSL. Thank you very much, Samuel Smith. It's not finished. So just like I said, the OSL need different values of the same color, or you know, if you want to experiment with a blue tone, highlight to green to have some of bicolor, it's definitely possible. So, but just saying, different values. Yeah, in fact, so the base of this medium green glazed with this dark green, I think, gives a very interesting base for the next highlight. Let me check my consistency. Hey, you see? I think I've pretty much done it. The legs, the torso, the arms. The guy has spikes everywhere. Ooh. A test to the patience and dedication you can have for just that one miniature. And well, I have 6. So, but it's this funny sentence so on the internet the other day. If you just don't want to spend the time to get better at what you do, then what do you want to do here? So that was a very funny quote. In fact, I think very accurate. What else do you have to do? Yes, it's true. Nothing. I think it's good enough. It's a lot better now. Let me think. I think I will finish all the little spikes because this is annoying. And then I will darken the edges of these lights. You see here, it's a bit of smoothness, yes. So you see here what I'm trying to do, because it's a ball. And so there is a specular metallic ball, specular highlight from this crystal, specular highlight from this crystal. And I will split them apart even clearer with darker green. At least that is the plan. And then yes, all the edge highlights. But the edge highlights is a bit long, not that long, but it will change the whole thing. So necessary. Okay, enough chit chat, and I will yeah, come back to my medium green and rework on all the cones, the spikes. So something I found very useful here, you see, I'm not only getting rid of the excess, I'm also working the paint, kind of mixing again and working it in the belly of the brush. And hopefully it will last longer, but I want something that is not too strong. This is still a bit strong. Hey, you know what? Let's try. Let's start with the arm. Okay. Too strong, you see. Here it was very aggressive. And really that's the most important here, is the right consistency before starting. Okay, this brush in particular works very well with some stippling. So I'm more precise like this. rather than line. There is also a cool texture. Edge highlights are my bane. I'm either too muck or not enough. That's that's I think a shared burden. Of course, if you can get the right angle, that's 80% of the job. But there are situations where you just can't. And so I'm just mentally ready to say that, oh, if I do something, I don't know, let's have a try. Too thick, then I just correct it. But here, like this one is very easy. Let's screw it up. Now that I have said that, no, it's okay. Like this one is a bit harder. Like this. Yeah, okay, it's okay. I can get a good angle. Nothing is coming in the way. And so that's in fact pretty much pretty easy. But I've encountered some difficulties on some in some areas, and so like for instance this one here, it works. Everything works. Lucky me. Yeah, let's get back to the cones here. I really want to finish them because that's not my favorite part. So I want to get done with it. Yeah, that's very good. See, stepping like this. Okay, so I think I have finished this arm. Yeah, so I'll do the other arm now. And the rest I think is further away, so I think this dark green is fine. It's beautiful. This one, oh yeah, this. Step by step. Hey, in fact, it's pretty far. Yeah, I'm always scratching. Now I have to clean my brush and go again because it's starting to get stiff because some of the paint is drying inside. And so making sure like this. I'm not pulling really, I'm just sliding, kind of scraping to make sure. Everything's all right. I'm very gentle with my beloved Kolinsky sable brush. Yes. Okay, let's try. Hopefully that will be perfect consistency. The legs, I have to do the legs. Yes, I have done the 2 arms. Oops. Oh. Is the armor real metallics? It is non-metallic. Like this, so it's a mix. NMM, yes. Exactly. Okay, I think that's nice. Nice enough, I mean, just to convey the illusion. I think some areas will be reworked again, but that's fine. Back and forth is that's the way. I think I need more water here. Yes, just the stippling really is doing so much. Doesn't even have to be perfect, which is great. Because I have so much to do, have to save a bit of energy, you see, on the precision of the brushstrokes. And so okay, I think I just have the legs, yes, okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm perfect and not being perfect. Well, that's the key. You know, in fact, if you look at the master paintings like Sergio Calvo and all these people, I think there is one Flamian, I'm not sure how to say the name, I think this is perfect, but El Miniaturista or others, they don't do a perfect job, but I think it's even better because there is, I think it leaves room for artistry. So it's not just about the technique, but also the artistry, and I think that's really turning the miniature painting into an art. With some of these, I will tone down slightly, and also at the back, just refining, and that will be it for the spikes. And then I will do the edge highlights. Oh no, 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 no! Then I will do the dark green on this glowing islands, islands of glow, I would say. Yes, right. So if you do a sloppy job, no, in fact, you're not sloppy. You're an artist. I love it. So we are all artists. That's perfect. But that's true. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, that's really true. And the more I do it now, the more I realize there are not that many, you know. And also, I think it's because with each pass, I need less and less work, and so and this definitely needs some work here. I will leave it be artistic and not perfect. Very nice. Although I think here I forgot to re-enhance the highlight, so I will do it. It's getting a lot of light from the base. And where else would I need one? And maybe here. And here, yeah, for sure. Let me check. The torso is done, it's all right. The legs, pretty cool. I will have a last specular highlight with my lightest green, but first I just check that everything is, this can be toned down. Oops, too much. Yep, like this. There's so much to check that you see, I'm not dreaming. I'm just checking that everything is done. Okay. The torso, yeah, it's pretty much done. It's cool. Like this. Oh yeah, something here. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. It's kind of working. You see these two here at the top? I think it's cool. I will re-enhance maybe with a... No, it's okay. It's okay. Just like that. Cool. Okay, so now I think it's done, right? I've checked back and forth, and let me check compared to what I've done here. For instance, it's pretty much the same quality. So just to be consistent, you know. It's exactly the same, so that's cool. So this one has just a few. This guy is filled with spikes, so it's not the same quantity of work. Okay. The back here. Oh, it's pretty nice. All right. Let's go on. Let's move on. So now, what is the step? So let me just give my brush a little bit of care before I won't wash it now because I may use it in a moment, but I won't use it for the next step. So I want to preserve it somehow and I will have the cap so that it doesn't dry. And so it doesn't dry, and there will be a little bit of paint that's inevitable inside here, even if I washed and everything. So it doesn't dry, and when I have finished my painting session, then I can really wash it. Okay, so now I take my dark green, I take my big brush, and try to feather the edges like this. So it brings a bit of depth. To the OSL. A bit more water, it's cool. A bit more paint as well. Something like this, yes. Yeah, okay, yeah. Can be more of a glaze than a kind of a stippled dry brush or I don't know what. Okay. Let's do it here. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Here as well. And this is very fast, in fact, because you see, stipple, I wait for it to dry while I do the rest. And then I come back as it's already dry. And then stipple. And brings a lot of depth. And color. You see, this is kind of working, I guess, like these two, from these two here. I'm not unhappy with how it's turning out. Leaving a texture too. Huh. Yeah, exactly. Just like we said previously, it's I love the when you see the kind of micro dots. And I can just reshape the whole light if I want. Okay. Oh, here. Here is a bit trickier because it's an area of light where, and so I shouldn't do too much. Because the OSL, of course, prevails only in the shadows. Well, here, you know, there's the exception, but you see the armor is in the dark, and so here I have a ray of light on the shoulders, but I did it on purpose because I knew I would have these crystals and this one glowing. And but you see, it brings a lot of saturation because it's kind of a contrast, but better. Because contrast, they have different consistency, different texture, sorry. The paint itself has different texture from this, well, standard acrylic paints, and so okay, coming here again. And again, you know, this is not very tiring because I don't need to be precise. Thinning your paint with just water, exactly, just water. And my wet palette is a sponge and baking paper. So maybe, you know, I would do better with some specialized tools, but I'm too lazy to go and, you know, look for one. Or, you know, red grass, I know the brand, the household names, but if I want to spend some money, I would rather get some new paints. Keeping my back straight. And the neck also, when I film, you see, because I have the camera, that's my face right behind the camera, just on the side, I tend to stretch the neck, which is, Yes, you are very much point of view, guys. Point of view, I'm just, my real eyes are just a bit on the right from what you have. And it's possible that you have more details because, well, it's a bit smaller on the screen, that's for sure. But also the camera captures a crisper image than the eyes, in fact, because my brain is tricking me into, you know, making the blend smoother and everything. While on the camera it looks a lot crisper and you see a lot of the imperfections. Oh, isn't it lovely, this? You know, I'm just, I think that's the magic of painting. There is a plan, but then sometimes it doesn't work. And when it works, wow, it feels good. And here, I would say it works, no problem. This guy's gonna look very nasty when everything is finished. Yeah, well, buying paint is, you have a paint rack. Just got a new paint rack, black metallic, and I stack one on top of the other. And I just love the look of all the paint pots in the rack. Although I have a complaint is I prefer the new Vallejo bottles rather than the AK ones, but I prefer the AK paint. And so, you know, I will slowly replace my Vallejo ones with the AK for sure. done a mistake here, hopefully. Okay, because here you see this is facing the upper side and it should not. My first Vallejo, iffy right now, kind of been struggling with the yellow as of late. Well, yellow is always complicated, to be fair. But yeah, AK is. I'm not sponsored at all. I wish I was. So I have like more colors and stuff, but which I think is a better paint. They have more. They have a better. How to say? Definitely have more. How you call that? Dilutant. You know, the products to make your paint flow better inside. Additives. I don't know how you say that. But I want something that is out of the bottle is great. I don't want to have, you know, to, oh yes, you can add this and that. No, no, no. I want it straight out of the bottle. And that's what AK, I think, has. So you know what? So here I will do something right away. I will use this. Oh, sorry. Here on this side here, I have a problem. Should be facing the light and not the ambient light and not the green. So I'll correct it right away. Like this. Dilute well. It's anthracite gray, I believe. Okay, it's getting better. I think that would be enough. Yeah, here I finish here. And then I will use the dark gray to make the difference. The line between the anthracite gray and the... Okay. Okay. Hey man, you ever heard of a game called Quar? I haven't. I don't think I have. Or maybe just the name. Is the character with the little triangle hat, something like this, like an Asian hats? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But that, you let me know. Okay, now I will use the medium green to get back the reflection here. Let it dry. The models are amazing. Well, I have a look. I'm always interested in beautiful miniatures. Are they 3D printable? I guess STLs. Okay, we'll let it dry and come back later on this part. Zombie Smith. Okay. I like have a few already projects, and like Dragon Trappers Lodge have kind of cute minis. Also the Cobra mode, I think it's Cobra mode. They also have like this cute stuff. Otherwise I like the big villain, arc villain, big villain, arc villain. They have more of a like it's more like adult in terms of it's more gruesome, and but it's also beautiful. Okay, it's not doing great here. Okay, we'll let it dry, and just like I said, leave it alone for a while. Okay, now let's do what I'm fearing the most. Let's try here first.